we now probably have audio. Look at that. Fuck me. Brendan, thank you very much. Is there a save on here, or is that just fix it now? Okay, so hopefully we now have audio on YouTube. That would be nice. Okay, Roach. Ralph Roach, follow, thank you very much. Adventure to be words near bank. Brendan says can't hear on YouTube. Brendan, can you now put in if you can hear me on YouTube? Dylan, I love how you say what you think. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. Not much filter on this thing. Call me Sammy. Is that like OBS? Bo says on YouTube, he actually says, got audio now. Thanks, Bo. Appreciate that. Sorry that we've gone for an hour and a half on YouTube with no fucking audio. On my first ever YouTube live. That's a fuck up and a half. Anyway. Brannick. Dylan, I love what you say, what you think. Thank you. OBS, Adventure. Setting drop-down microphone options. I can look it up. All done now, Adventure. Thank you very much. By the time I finally got to the comments where you're answering the question, solved it. Anita Roseline. What are your thoughts on Credit Corp creating Wallet Wizard being a credit agent? I did that one before, Anita, and I think it's a bit weird, but they're legally allowed to do it. Adventure microphone options drop down might be under audio input. They were indeed. They're under Mixer, which I, for some reason, was right next to the camera and didn't see it. Probably the headache. User 4421412391794. Is average enough on a credit score to get a home loan? Don't know what the average range is. I think it's 650 to 750 or something like that. If so, on Equifax, that's probably enough. But generally, you need 650 plus to start the process. Anita Rose. Hi, this is my first time following this account. Well, thank you. Welcome. Feel free to like, comment, or you're commenting already, and follow. Hang on. What do we got here? I've missed some people's leaving me some shit. Beck sent Cal sent a flame heart by 130. Cal sent me 130 flame hearts. That's fucking brilliant. Thank you very much. We're sitting at 37,000 likes right now. Where are we? Mike Coxmall. Are you a millionaire living on the canals? I wish. Fuck, that'd be nice. Adventurer, click the plus sign next to you. Did that one. Thank you, Adventure. All good now. Go to General Sources, select audio input, click Add Source. Add source. Thanks, Adventure. Really appreciate it. So you know about this shit better than I do. Adventure 4:54 and it's now 5 o'clock. So about 6 minutes, but I did fuck around with YouTube at the same time. Bo 4:54. Thank you for all look at all those wonderful people that put in 4:54. Diana, Gold Coast. Oh shit, Diana. Why did you say Gold Coast? Did I read out a comment from you before? I don't remember saying Diana. Probably. Diana, you said Gold Coast. Thank you very much for Gold Coast. Don't know why you said that, but remind me. Oh, Diana, 4:54 on the Gold Coast, probably. Thank you very much. Miss Cinnamon Nutmeg. Huh. Are you an ex-con? No. Do I look like an ex-con? Probably do. Marty, 5:55 in Victoria. Popper the Great. I have multiple debt, thinking about paying it. Cool. Bo, my money. Okay, good. Zach, and to have nothing repaired. There might be some missing comments here, guys, because Zach, I don't think I've read anything out from you before. And yeah, so if your comment has been deleted or something by TikTok, just put in again. Popper the Great, I'm thinking about going bankrupt. Do they put you on a trustee? Yeah, you have a trustee in bankruptcy, and they basically control your finances. Adventure audio input, thank you. Done. Serge, would you know if illegal in Victoria to record the conversation? Yeah, in Victoria I do believe it is illegal to record it without the knowledge and consent of the other party. Serge 557, thank you. Adventurer, are they poppers or something? I'm not sure, but thank you. Crypto MO2, Cryptomnom2, heard the new KSI song. Don't even know who KSI are. Diana, follow, thank you very much. Brendan, yes, YouTube is fixed. Thanks, Brendan. B is me. You sound good on mute, bro. Thanks, B as me. Well, then clearly you're not here to learn. So feel free to go and watch some boy porn somewhere. Olivia Caddy, 123. Why is my Equifax and Experian score different? Because they're different companies and they have different algorithms and different subscribers. But it's good that you've got both. You also need to get Ilion. Ilion is more important than Experian. TikToker, do you know what you're saying? I believe I just said, do you know what you're saying? So if I know what I'm saying, then I know what I'm saying. So yes. Anita Rose, follow, thank you very much. Dindy, hello Dindy. Olivia Caddy, different companies only submit to one or the other, hence different scores. They can submit to all, but they don't all submit to all. Anita, follow, thank you very much. Papa the Great, follow, thank you very much. User 4421, blah, blah, blah. Do banks go through your bank statement for a home loan? Yes, they do. Brokers do it for them to warn you, and then they do it themselves to decline you. Dylan, what's the best way to gain credit score? As I think mine will be whatever you start at. To gain credit. So if you want to fix your credit rating without my help, you need to stop making all credit inquiries of all kinds and then remove all the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment histories that are causing you problems, and your score will go up. It is that simple, but it's not easy. Brad, why is the quality of the live rapidly declining? Because you're here, Brad. Because you've got to put up with dickheads like you. LBZ, follow, thank you very much. Joel, follow, thank you very much. Alicia, I got scammed, 25,000. Actually, Brad, I tell you what, mate. I'm banning you right now because clearly you don't like it, and that just makes your life easier. See ya. Done, eh? Easy as. LBZ, follow, thank you very much. Joel, follow, thank you very much. Alicia, I got scammed $25,000 for a guy who was taking my money a year ago, sent me fake bank receipts. Yeah, it happens all the time, Alicia. You can hopefully report him to the police because that's step number one. Serge, thanks for that, mate. Like the live, keep it up, doing a great job. 602 in Victoria, thank you very much, appreciate it. Alicia, for repayments, receipts from repayments, he had no money to pay. Can I do anything? Go to the police, and clearly you know who he is. So, yeah, police is the first step, and then you might get legal advice to give you some direction on how to chase him or do something, but definitely go to the police. Hello, you officer, thank you very much, that I really appreciate it. Have a good night, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you. Adventurous smiley faces or something. No, hang on. Have I caught up? Holy fuck. I suppose we're, yeah. If I missed your comments, then please put your comments in again. It says I blocked Brad. Yeah, so adventurous says, yeah, fuck off. User 4421, blah, blah, blah. What would look bad in a bank statement that would make your bank decline you? Too many payments, anything that's undeclared, like if you've got money coming out that's undeclared, any gambling, any racing, any sports bet, taking money out at RSLs or casinos, or even just taking out too much cash. All of those things can get you a decline, or at least a please explain. D3 Poe, hello from Sydney. Hello, mate. Swifty, if you water your hair, it will grow. Okay, I'll shut up. Sorry. Swifty, my hair won't grow. I water it every day. And it doesn't grow. Look, see? I keep telling my wife I'm not bald on top, but she says you're fucking bald as a badger. I'm not because, you know, I've got to shave it. But I didn't shave this morning, and look at the difference. Fucking 1 day's growth. So clearly there's not as much there anymore. Stop talking about me polishing my knob. DP3O, follow, thank you very much. D3PO, sorry, not DP3O. Uncle Choppy, are testamentary trusts useful to protect family assets from potential separations with new partners? They most definitely are. Dylan, does your score naturally go up? Never financed anything before, not even a credit card. Your score will naturally go up if there's a reason for it to go up and not for a reason for it to go down, Dylan. Yes, Serge, follow, thank you very much. Alicia, okay, great, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Alicia, my pleasure. Feel free to follow. Dindy, your thoughts on trust accounts? What do you mean? We've got trust accounts for the law firm. They're probably different to the sort you're talking about. Real estate agents have trust accounts. Are you talking about accounts where money is held in trust for you for like in a testamentary trust or in an estate when someone's died? Zach, my comment isn't sending. Can I speak to you on fixing my score? Yes, you, Zach, if you want it, you can call that number tomorrow because the office is now closed, or you can send a text to that number now or anytime you like. Include your real name, Zach, include your TikTok name, include your email address, and what you need help with. And then because you've included your email address, you'll automatically get an email back from us. And then you can send your Equifax and or Illion credit file to that email address, or you can just send it to tiktok@maestro-lawyers.com.au, same thing. And then my team will reach out to you tomorrow to book you in for an appointment. It'll cost you $99 for an appointment. And then Rod will explain or ask you questions about what happened, what led up to your bad credit or whatever kind it is. He'll ask you questions about what you want to achieve. So, like, you know, once you've got clean credit, like, do you want to get a house within 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever. And once he knows that information, he can work out what needs to be removed, what doesn't need to be removed, what you can do yourself. And if you need our help, he'll give you a full written quote on what our legal fees are. And the $99 you pay for the appointment will come off any legal fees you get us to do later on. No name for days. Afternoon, Mr. Dossel. Afternoon, Mr. No Name for Days. Courtney Jane. I have linked debt that has gone to Collection House. Will this debt affect me getting a home loan? Absolutely it will, yes. Art Venturer. Ooh, can we go over that list of items on account again? Oh, no. Because I can't remember what they are now. Okay, so what things will, on your bank statements, will stop you getting a home loan? Any gambling, any sports betting, any taking money out RSLs, taking money out at casinos, taking cash out generally too much. Also, if you've got any undeclared debts, like when you do a home loan application, you've got to declare all of your expenses. If there's anything coming out that isn't in your list of declared debts, then they'll say you committed fraud, or they'll just say no and put you on the fraud list, and that means you won't get a loan anyway. Swifty, you're awesome. Keep smiling, mate. Thank you very much. I need to take Panadol. Fuck, I keep saying that, but I should stop to do it. D3PO, Graham, how do I remove incorrect details on my credit file? If it's just like your real name is D3POT, but they've only put D3PO, just complete a correction request with Equifax or Illion or Experian, whoever it is. The correction request should fix those sort of things, like if it's the wrong address or whatever else. Dylan, can you elaborate on what would be reasons for it to go up? Time will make it go up. And removing all the bad stuff, then time can do the right thing. If you move to a better quality suburb, when you move, your score will take a hit because you moved. But if you move to a better quality suburb, your score will be averaged with all the people around you, which will probably push your score up a bit. Paranormal Wookie-tivity. Are you not a scam? I don't think I'm a scam. I've never been called a scammer. Well, I probably have been called a scammer. I don't fucking know. Oh, fuck. One got stuck halfway. Ugh. Rob, Afterpay. Why did you say Afterpay, Rob? Don't know, but Rob said Afterpay. Thank you for saying Afterpay, Rob. Dindy, friends putting silly descriptions on transfers. Oh, yeah, that'll help. Yeah, absolutely. Afterpay, if you don't declare it, will hurt. Yes. So anything you don't declare will hurt. Dindy, friends putting silly descriptions on transfers. That is so true. So if you receive a payment and it has something really weird on there, if it's only one, it's probably just going to be a please explain. The lender will say, can you explain this? But if it's constant and regular, they'd probably ask questions and probably say no. Uncommon Beto. Do Afterpay and Hum go against? Hum definitely. Afterpay probably. And it depends. Like if you close your Afterpay payout and close your Afterpay and Hum before you apply for your home loan, no problem, because it'll say closed account. You can then reopen it once you get your home loan. If you have something like a payday lender, like there's a big difference between Zip Money and Zip Pay. Zip Pay will hurt you this much. Zip Money will hurt you this much. D3PO, okay, thank you, my pleasure. Tim Cantwell. I have $6,000 personal loans incurring close to 40% interest. That's not a personal loan then, mate. That's okay. I'm up to date with suggestions. Then I presume that they are with payday lenders. They're not personal loans. They're short-term money lenders. Close them. Pay them off. Uncle Choppy, why should be the first people to talk about setting up certain trust structures? Who should be the first people to talk about setting up, as in, who do you talk to? Like, talk to my team. A phone number. If that's not what you meant, tell me what you mean. Dylan. I've lived in the same country suburb since I was born. Okay. Well, then you're probably not going to move, but that's one way. D3PO, I love your mug. Together, we can rule the galaxy. Absolutely. Anita Rose, I need some advice from you, Graham. How can I text or call you so we can discuss it in private? Anita, if you want to have a meeting with me, it'll probably cost you too much money. But if you want to have a conversation with my team, then just follow those things I've said before, like just text or email. If you want to have a conversation with me, depends what you want to talk about, please reach out. Starting place, Anita, would be to private message me and tell me what you want to talk about, and then I can tell you whether or not my team can handle that, or if it's something we can just open a discussion about. Art Venturer, Anita Rose, there's a number on the screen to contact the office. Spot on. Art Venturer says 40,000. Thank you very much. That's fucking fantastic. We're getting there. I'm on here for another hour and 17 minutes. What can we get the likes to in that next hour and 17 minutes? Wouldn't it be amazing to go to, I don't know, 270,000? Anita Rose, enjoy your coffee. I will indeed, Anita. Venture, double tap the screen. Sorry, double tap to like the live. Lackey, Liberals or Labor? Do you have to choose? Dylan, sorry I missed what you said in my last comment. I don't know what your last question was, so please ask it again. Uncommon Beat, I've had people like PRA Australia and Probe Group. How bad is that for my credit score? Just have a look at your credit score, then you'll know. Go and get a copy right now. And they'll be able to see, because it's not necessarily bad, but it could be terrible. Uncommon Beto, follow, thank you very much. User 4421, blah, blah, blah. If I sent information to the broker, but not the application to the bank yet, can I close Zip Pay now? Absolutely. In fact, I probably would. And then you can show that it's since been closed. Adventurous, smiley faces. Rachel Curtis. Hello, Rachel Curtis. What happens if you go bankrupt with payday loans? Then you don't have to pay them back, but your credit is completely fucked for 5 years and you've got all sorts of restrictions. And those restrictions, just by the by, you can go and have a look at right there. Lackey, ha 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 ha. Adventurer, that's 8 times the current likes. Oh no, it's not asking much, just in an hour. But we've done it before, haven't we? We've done it before, so why don't we do it again? Because, in those days, back in the good old days, it wasn't just Adventurer doing this, asking for likes. It was also Wolverines was helping. Wolverines has got slack. But thank you for your help. Lackey, if you lent more to a side. You mean like that? I'm a bit rude. Oh, hang on, I've got questions over here. Bo, yes, I'm over 18 because I have special needs. She keeps telling me I don't know how to manage my money. Huh. Well, you can still say no. Bo. Yeah, so sorry I missed that comment before, Bo. So guys, you can also put comments in on the YouTube channel, but my main focus is TikTok because that's where my most followers are. I have fuck all followers on YouTube because it's my first ever live. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Probably shouldn't lean like that, because I get a sore back. Aldo, you know what does my head in when you have a car accident and the panel beaters stuff you. Yeah, true. Adventurer, how about 5k likes? For every 5k likes you answer a question. I got in trouble from my son who's doing a bit of my editing at the moment because he said that it loses momentum. We've got to keep up the momentum. Mind you're only down to 43 followers or viewers right now anyway, so yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Lost my place. James K 555. Can you get a default from a business loan? Yes, you can. Dylan, would living in the same suburb since I was born be a good thing or a bad thing for credit score? Good for continuity, consistency, but it depends on whether that suburb is a high income earning suburb or a low income earning suburb. If it's a low income earning suburb, it's hurting you. If it's a high income earning suburb, it's helping you. Tim, how bad is Part 9 or Part 10 debt agreement? The step before bankruptcy, house buying, furniture. It's bad for your credit file, but better than going bankrupt because you don't lose everything. Uncommon beat, is ClearScore a good source? No. Use Equifax, Ilion, Experian, like I just had on screen. Wolverine's Roadkill, Uncommon says, so Wolverine's Roadkill says no. F off. I have a debt from 8 years ago with a payday lender. Debt was passed on to Swift Legal. Swift Legal are requesting payment plan. Okay, so negotiate. Now just check out and have a look and see if Swift Legal are actually a law firm. There's a lot of people out there that pretend to be law firms, and that's illegal as well. User 44214. How much emphasis does the bank put on how much you save when looking at a loan? A lot. I nearly had it. I was talking about the savings before. Evidence of something savings. I forgot. Any brokers on here at the moment? What's the saying? Evidence of your savings? Yeah, they want to see that 6 months savings. So yeah, they'll put a lot on. Adventure, fair call. Yep. Rachel, you missed me. What did I miss, Rach? Tell me what I missed. Ask me again. Sorry. Uncommon beat. Okay. Dylan. It's a farming area, so I'd say it's a high income area. Oh, that's good then, mate. Then it's probably helping you. Rachel, ask me the question again. I missed you. I do apologise. Aldo, how do I fix it if I want to leave Westpac now? Aldo, what did you say before? Aldo, your last comment was, does your head in when the pen will be to stuff you around? So how do you fix it if you want to leave Westpac? How do you fix what, Aldo? Adventurer. All right, I've got to skedaddle. Thanks for all the gems and wisdom, people. Knowledge is power. Keep it up. Thanks, Adventurer. I really appreciate it. I really, really, really do. Rachel, I tried to fight it, so maybe I'm best to go bankrupt. Hang on, Rachel. Got to go and see what your previous comment was. No, actually, Rachel, the previous comment I can see from you is what happens if you go bankrupt with payday loans? And I answered that one. So it looks like TikTok's just deleting fucking comments again for no apparent reason. So, Rachel, if you want to go bankrupt, all right, you've got to look at that AFSA website I put up before. I'll put up again for you to see what the restrictions are, what you'll lose and what you won't lose. Because the only way to make an informed decision is to be informed. And you can go there, and it's actually a good website. There's a lot of really good information on there. Go and have a look. If you need a hand, please reach out. You can PM me at any time you like. Yeah, so PM me if you like, and I can point you in the right direction. But you've got to get the information first so you know how it's going to affect you. And it looks like you might have a business, Rachel. And if you have a business, you can't do that if you go bankrupt. You cannot have a business if you go bankrupt. Fayed, if someone is bankrupt, can this have a sole trader business? You can't have a business, but you can work for yourself. As like if you are Fayad's Plumbing and you're just a plumber, yes, you can do that. If you run a business, you can't do that. Herf, good afternoon, Herf. Rachel, I think I'm getting filtered. Yeah, I know, but why? Because you're not saying anything silly. So, yeah. Dylan, how can you find out your credit score? We just did that 1 second ago. Let's do it again. Go and get your credit scores from those 3 places. Herf, payday loans should be abolished. They are causing way too much financial trauma. But Herf, they're only causing financial trauma because people don't read the bloody agreements they're getting into. If they did, they probably wouldn't do them. Because I do believe that payday loans have a place in our financial society for those who are stuck and need a hand. But, yeah, they could do with a little more regulation. My humble opinion. Rachel, financial trauma. Rachel, others applied for loans in my name. I'm 20k in debt for money I never received. Okay, hopefully you applied. So hopefully you went to the police, Rachel. If not, go to the police because that's identity theft, identity fraud, and you should be able to get all that wiped and removed from your credit file without paying me any money. by step one, going to getting a police report, filing a police report, then taking a copy of that police report, send it to all of the individual lenders, and tell them to wipe the debt and everything else. Aldo, what the fuck? You're not getting my comments. I don't know, mate. They're being filtered. And I have all filters turned off on this because I swear I don't want people to be filtered. It's just TikTok. So feel free to keep trying to put your comment in. Might have to reword it. There could be a trigger word that TikTok doesn't like. I don't know. Fayed, thank you, my pleasure. Dylan, follow, thank you very much. Dylan, okay, I'll be back. No worries at all. Bella Jane McGowan. I was in hospital and scared, so I signed my financial... Okay, I'm not sure what you signed, Bella, but thank you. Aldo, I froze my home loan for 6 months and owe Westpac $13,000 back. It has stuffed my credit score. Absolutely. Thinking about it has completely fucked your credit score. And the worst thing is, mate, when you come out of your 6 month freeze, they're going to want the whole $13,000 caught up, which is wrong, but that's what they do. Unless they rewrite the loan for you and add it on the end, which is what they can do. Mad Bro shared, thank you very much. Rachel, I never reported to the police as it was a family member whom done it all. Well, you know, they are see you next Tuesdays for doing that to you. So I reckon you should report them to the police, or they should pay for all of the costs for me to fix it for you. How does that sound? Melman, a lawyer stuffed up and put the wrong trustee as respondent on a SOC. It's an SOC? Oh no, I've just gone blank. Will it be on my credit file? Responded on a statement of claim. Put the wrong trustee as respondent on a statement of claim? Well, that makes no sense. So why would there be a trustee on a statement of claim? So tell me more. Yep, follow, thank you very much. Melman just filed it today. So give me more information. Rob's Rock. Hi, Graham. Currently have an 804 score. What can I do to boost it a bit quickly? Why do you want to boost it, mate? Because if it's an 804 Equifax score, that's as high as you need to be. Aldo, how do I fix it now? They want me to rewrite it now. How do I get out of Westpac? Well, again, if you want to rewrite it, that's probably a good thing because they're going to help you not have to pay the money. How do I get out of Westpac? You're going to have to go and see a broker. And you've probably got a bad credit rating, so they've probably got you locked in. Tim says current credit score is 550 to 600. Good way to build credit. Stop making inquiries, remove all the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment histories. Your score will go up. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. Melbourne, statement of claim. Yeah, got that. Eventually worked it out. My brain was fried. Still is fried. Rachel Curtis, how can we fix it? And what price am I looking at? Rachel, it'll be expensive because you said there's multiples, but I don't know. Our process is you get your Equifax and Illion credit file, either through us for about $100 for both of them, or for free if you go to the credit reporting bodies yourself. You then send them through to TikTok at myaustralialawyers.com.au. You can text your all your details, including your real name, Rachel, if Rachel Curtis is not your real name, your TikTok name, your email address, and what your concern is to that number there. And because you've sent your email address, it will then send you an email automatically. Then you can send your credit files to that email address, which is just going to be TikTok at myaustralialawyers.com.au. And then my team can get on to you tomorrow. They can book an appointment for you. The appointment will cost you $99. You can talk to Rod. He can tell you exactly what the prices are going to be based on your situation, what you want to achieve. And then if you do go ahead with us, that $99 for the appointment will come off the cost of the legal fees. Melman, wrong entity. Okay, so Melman, that shouldn't affect your credit score if it's just a statement of claim that you're serving somebody else with. But again, need more information because you're missing bits of information that I need. Rachel, how can we fix it? And I did that one, wrong entity. Rob Rock, want to refinance a few investment properties. Was told I can get a lower rate. What was your previous comment, Rob? Can't find it now. Where's it gone? God, I've gone a long way back up. Can't find it. Rob, Graham, can't boost it quickly. Mate, you won't need to boost it quickly. I got it now. So, Rob Rock. Oh, for fuck's sake, where's it gone? Yeah, want to refinance for investment properties. Was told I can get a lower rate. You mean you get a lower rate if you have a higher score? shouldn't need to unless you're going to unless you've got a specialist field, like you're a lawyer, you're a doctor or something like that. Sometimes if you've got a really high score and you're in a very specialist field, they might give you a better rate. But otherwise, mate, 800's well and truly high enough to get a good rate. Melbourne, they put my company as trustee on the statement of claim when it's another company. Oh, so you got served, Melbourne, with a claim and statement of claim, and they got the wrong one? Well, then you can tell them that it's the wrong one. Your lawyer should be able to fix that for you. Do the credit reporting companies read court lists? They, in fact, get a copy of all judgments from the court, but only if there's judgment, so not when it's a statement of claim. They can still list court writs on your company credit file. But again, you've got an automatic opportunity to get your lawyer or get my lawyers or your lawyers up here, whatever, to say that they've that you're not party to the transaction. If they stuff it up, I'll give you a buzz and chase them for your cost to fix it. Yeah, good, cool, absolutely. So Melman, send me a PM so that we can open the dialogue there too. Mosh Jar, does anyone actually know the algorithm on how inquiries on a credit affect your credit score? Yes. Not the algorithm, but how they impact. Give me a second, I saw this. Here we go. Ready? Look at that. Tell me if you can read that, right? That's how they impact. I can't read it, it's too small on my screen, but I know it's big enough. What is it? No, I can't see it. Can't see it now. Somewhere in there it says. Fuck. Yes, but that's how it does it. I can't even read it now because it's too small on my screen. Maybe if I make that bigger. Oh, yeah. Defining the impact. So it says right at the top. God, it's hard for me to read. I think from memory it's inquiries first and then late repayment history. Yeah, can't see it. I'll get rid of that now. Score impact. That should be the one. Or is it another one? That was score impact. Somewhere I've got another one too that shows the more specific data. But yeah, again, it's on PM me and I'll do a video on it, because if that wasn't the one, because I couldn't read it properly, if that wasn't the one, PM me, I'll do a video on it specifically. Tappy, tappy, tap, tap. People forgetting to say tappy, tappy, tap, tap. Share the shit out of it and follow and all that sort of crap. So thank you very much. Tim, do you guys offer consultations for boosting credit? Yes. The way you quickly mentioned it before, yes. Addressing the elephant in the room, though, the reason we give you a fixed fee appointment is we want you to take our services so that we can make money. That's what we do. We're a law firm. We don't make money if you don't pay us. So we want to show you how good we are with that $99 appointment, explain everything that's on there, and then hopefully you'll say yes and take our services. But we don't give you a consultation as such to give you all the hints and tips on how to do it yourself. No, you can go and watch my videos for that to do it for free. Rachel, thank you for your time. I'll be in contact. But depressing, I think I might end up bankrupt. Oh, be careful because you got a business, Rachel. Send me a private message. We'll talk. User 41905. Not all banks are the same. The bank I work with does not touch people's credit files when in hardship. I know that face. Oh, it's just an image. Do I know you or have you changed your TikTok name? Because that face used to ask me a lot of questions, and maybe you've just used someone else's. So anyway, user 419053. Legally required to put it on there. So your bank's a good bank if they're breaking the law to help people. That's really nice. Melman, okay, thanks, my pleasure. Josh Agius, can I take my company to court with Fair Work for not for doing 90-hour weeks, 19-hour days, some of them? Oh, did they pay you? Did you get Are you on a salary? There's a lot involved. Mosh, thanks for answering. My pleasure. Rachel, follow, thank you very much. Statewide Crypto, follow, thank you very much. Dylan, I'm back. Couldn't find my credit score as I needed another ID. Yeah, okay. Tim, awesome. Thanks for answering, mate. My pleasure. Okay, time for coffee. Ugh. It's actually harder than you think to be here for 3 hours answering hundreds and hundreds of questions. Wolverine says to contest it. What's that about, Wolverines? To contest what? You probably started typing when I was talking about something, and I have no idea what it refers to already. Uncommon Beat. How often do you do these lives? 3:30 p.m. Queensland time every Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Queensland time every Tuesday, and on Wednesdays 4:30 p.m. Queensland time we do one for Armstrong, Dossel, Stevenson lawyers, where we talk about more complex legal matters. Rachel, I know the feeling. It's also awkward being live. I don't find it awkward. It's just I've got a sore neck because I've had a fucking headache all day. Rachel, do you lives? Are you a live creator? Are you a creator as well? Or do you do lives? Tell me, Rachel. Uncommon Beat. How often do you do them? Did that one? Darren, sorry, Dream Team, do you clean up from TikTok Live? Not really, no. But we do get some business out of it, obviously, because our perfect client is someone that had bad credit issues a couple of years ago. They've since got themselves back on track financially. They make good coin now. The perfect client has one default, not 27, because 27 is fucking expensive to fix. So one default, and it's only that default stopping them moving forward in their business or in their home to get a home or refinance. That's our perfect client. So sometimes we get those from here. You know, the whole concept is they're busy and they haven't got time to watch all the videos and learn, because you can watch all my videos and learn how to do everything. But they'd rather just pay us a bit of money to fix it for them. So it's a done-for-you service rather than a do-it-yourself by having to watch all the videos and learn. Tim says, got any good financial? Any good financial what? Dylan, what's the minimum wage when working for family? The minimum wage is the minimum wage, regardless of who you're working for. So that would be National Employment System. I don't know, probably $25 an hour, roughly. I don't know, something like that. Rachel, I find it awkward. So many people say strange things and ask things live. But that's because you're a pretty girl, Rachel. You get different questions to those that I get. I get some weird questions, but, you know, I've seen some of the comments that guys make on, because I watch a lot of other streamers to find out how they engage with their audience, because, again, I want this to be successful. You know, I want more and more people following. But, yeah, girls get some really weird stuff said to them. So you got to have a thick skin to do it. King, hi, I got unsecured personal loan for $50,000 and made previous repayment, but can't now. Then you better talk to your lender so you don't get completely fucked over with a bad credit rating. And then they'll probably take you to court and they can do all sorts of nasty stuff to you. Dream Team, I have credit score around 749. You think that's acceptable? Absolutely. Depends on what you want to do with it, though. And if that's an Equifax credit score, it's even better. So what do you want to do with your credit score? Do you want to buy a house? It's above the minimum 650, but it's not 1100, so it all depends. Justin Taz, follow, thank you very much. Brad Dean, I had bad credit, but I'm now debt-free for years, but still can't get a loan. So it might be about your income. It might be about where you live. Or it might be about any number of things. If you were naughty in the old days, you might be on the secret fraud list for 25 years, 15 years, I think. So there could be any number of things, Brad. Rachel, so many comments calling me Mammy? Really? Mammy? What does that mean? I'm older than you, Rachel. That could be a younger person statement. You might be a youngie and I might not know what the fuck you're talking about. Dylan, if I go bankrupt, do I still have to pay an ATO debt? Depends on what level of chasing they're up to. Some yes, most no. Again, have a look at AFSA. Have a look at AFSA because that'll tell you which ones are cleared by bankruptcy and which ones aren't. Dylan, the accountant has told my father that it's different minimum rates for family compared to others. Fuck no. There are minimum legal standards. So, yeah, no, it makes no difference if it's family. Hulls, how long does it stay on on our credit file? As in, how long does the default stay on your credit file? For 5 years from the date it was listed, unless you ask me to remove it sooner. Sorry, unless you pay me to remove it sooner. Rachel, like mummy. Oh, okay. Mummy. That's weird. Rachel, how long does bad credit stay on your inquiries, defaults and judgments stay on your credit file for 5 years from the date they're listed. Late repayment history is 2 years and hardship information is 1 year. Brad Dean, I make around 80k, take home a year, so not sure what's going on. It'll be something else then, mate. You said you've got, Brad, where are you? I had bad credit, but I'm now debt free. So what is your credit score, Brad? You still need to have a high enough credit score to get the finance as well. SKK SZV, I have an 800 credit score. I get paid around 1.3 a week. Do you think it'll be approved for 500,000? Depends, because you might have bad credit. You might have something on your credit file that says no. You might be on the secret fraud list. You might not have enough deposit. So there's any number of things, mate. So go and talk to a mortgage broker. They'll tell you. Wolverines, what's the longest a will can be contested or looked at? I would say you've got 6 months normally to contest a will to start that process, and then people they can go on for years and years and years arguing backwards and forwards. And seriously, the only one that gets rich out of that are the fucking lawyers. Trendsibs followed. Sparky123. My Ilion Experian is 820. My Equifax is 320. Why such a difference? Get your Ilion, get your Experian, get your Equifax, print them out, put them side by side, and have a look, and you'll see exactly what's different. Dylan, because I know damn right, minimum for level I'm at is $26, $27 minimum hour, but currently only on 19. Then, well, Dylan, you better get that fixed, mate. Probably hard to dob your family into fair work, but, still got to pay you. Robbie, laws are different between New South Wales and Queensland. Are laws different between New South Wales and Queensland? Robbie Wog, there are definitely a lot of state-based laws that are different, and there's a lot of federal laws that are the same. Brad Dean, I think I'm 600s at the moment. Well, 600s is low, mate. So if that's with Equifax 600s, that's low. If it's with Ilion and Experian, it's even lower. Rachel, pretty good. You take your spare time to do this. Well done you. Thanks, Rachel. Appreciate that. I do enjoy it, though, so it's, bit of a kick for me too. I'm a social media person now. Not quite a celebrity yet, but Major Coatings. Hey, mate, it's bloody Friday afternoon yet? No, not yet, mate. Getting close. Crypto Coffee, where are you guys? We are based in Strathpine in Brisbane. We're a national law firm, so it doesn't matter where you are. We can help you no matter where you are in the country. Devil 3 Kells, follow, thank you very much. Crypto Coffee in Brisbane? Yeah, north side, mate, Strathpine. We're just over where it goes from Brisbane to Strathpine. 104 Gympie Road, Strathpine. Dylan, righto, I'm gonna gotta go, finish up at work. Had a good time. Thanks for the help. My pleasure, Dylan. Happy to help anytime. Some Japanese or some kind of writing I don't understand, and then it says, Lawrence, you are famous. Oh, I don't think I'm famous yet, but it's still a bit of fun. What's actually really good is the number of times that people come on saying, thank you, followed your instructions, and I've got 3 defaults removed myself for free, or I've had 5 inquiries removed for free, and all that sort of stuff, because I know that we're expensive. We're a law firm. Lawyers cost a lot of money. So I jump on here to help you guys learn how to do stuff yourself. And I do hope, honestly, I hope that some of you will be too busy but have enough money to engage us. And that's where I make my money. Brad, genuine question. What can I do to boost my score after being debt-free? Well, have a look at what's on your credit file and remove anything that's bad. Any inquiries, you said you got no defaults. Oh, you haven't said that. So general statement is stop making inquiries and then remove the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment histories are causing a problem. Your score will go up. And if that doesn't, then you're going to have to come to me and we'll have a conversation on what's happening. Yep, financing a car loan from 6 to 2 year is better. Refinancing a car loan from 6 to 2 year is better for credit score, but fee are high due to change lender. I'm not sure where the question is there. Please ask that again as a question. Rachel, okay, I'm confused how it is different going bankrupt compared to waiting 5 years for it to leave your credit file. Because if you go leave your credit score, because Rachel, if you go bankrupt, in your profile, like I just click on it, all I can see is Insta, Rachel Curtis, website for cups, and a down arrow, right? So you must have on there on your profile, right? So it sounds like you've got a business. If you're bankrupt, you can't have a business. So that would be one of the main things. If you go bankrupt, your credit file is completely rooted, as in completely have no credit score. At the moment, Rachel, you probably have a credit score, but it's just a lower one. If you make money out of your cups, you can come to me and you can pay me some money and I can fix your credit score for you, and then you don't have to wait 5 years. So that's part of the reason. Rachel Kopp, follow, thank you very much. Lawrence, awesome work, mate. Thank you very much, Lawrence. Major Coatings, drive past you guys every day. Got to love Gympie Road. Well, Major Coatings, why don't you call in one day and say, oi, is a big bald bastard here? Tell him Major Coatings Brisbane is here, and if he doesn't remember, say it's from fucking TikTok, and I'll come out and say good day. Billy Jean McGowan, follow, thank you very much. Harls. How do you remove them? Remove which ones, mate? I've moved on from whatever comment you're replying to. How do I remove what? Tim Cottrell, Cantwell, follow, thank you very much. Mitchell Kopp, how would you remove inquiries for a loan? Go and watch all my inquiry removal videos in my profile, in the playlists. One way is just simply go and ask them to remove it. They'll probably say no, but that actually is the best way to start. And then from there, what we do is we go through with a fine-tooth comb looking at what they did or didn't do when they listed the inquiry, and we find reasons to remove it and then tell them they've got to remove it. Dylan Simmons, is 640 a good credit score? No. It's at the bottom end of the average range, and it's probably not even high enough to get your home loan. Aussie John shared the live, thank you very much. Are you a lawyer or not? No, see up there it says I am not one of the lawyers. That would mean no, I'm not a lawyer. I own the law firms. Ricky, does paying off a mortgage early negatively affect credit score? No. No. Because you think about everybody that sells a house, they pay it off early. Is that 10 me? I can't read what it says. Follow, thank you very much. Rachel Curtis, 000. That would be your credit score if you are bankrupt or Part 9 debt agreement. User, so I'm not sure why you put that there, Rach, tell me. User 4487, can hardship be removed from reports? It can, but it's not easy to do, and you'd need a good valid reason to do it. So, yeah, not as easy as other things. Michael Dunn, follow, thank you very much. Mel, follow, thank you very much. Harls, remove credit inquiries and stuff. How do you remove it? Oh, it depends. So we're a law firm, so we use the legislation. We'll go to a creditor and ask for a copy of the contract. We'll ask for a copy of all of their internal file notes, copy of all the telephone recordings. We'll ask for a copy of all the notices, statements, everything else. And what we do is we go through with a fine-tooth comb looking for errors or omissions in the way the listings were applied to your credit file. It's not unusual for us to find up to 14 individual legislative breaches on any one default listing. And we use that to say to the creditor, you fucked up, you got to remove it. And they have to remove it. Hals, don't worry, I got my answer. AHAG. Okay, good. Yep. Do you think refinancing a car from 6 years to 2 years helps credit score for a home loan? Possibly, possibly not. The reason I say that is at 6 years, you probably had a repayment here. At 2 years, your payment's probably up here now. And what that means is that it gives you less money, available cash, and it'll probably reduce your ability. It'll reduce your borrowing power. So that might be a bad thing. So you should go and talk to a broker before you do it. Major Coatings Brisbane. I forgot to mention, I had my name and ABN stolen, racked up $3,000 bill with AGL. Did you report it, mate? Hopefully you reported it. Ricardo, follow, thank you very much. Rachel, I'm never going to be able to buy a house. Soz. Rachel, don't say that because you'd be amazed what you can do when you put your mind to it. Brad Dean, check my credit score is 773 okay. It's okay, definitely. It's at the higher end of the average end. So, yes, if that's on Equifax. Georgie Colours. Hello, Georgie, you're back. Love your voice. Thank you very much. I love the fact that you love it. Georgie Colours. Brad Dean. That's so good. Peter Mustang. Followed the live creator. Thank you very much. Derek Howard. Is it easy to remove Optus credit inquiries? Easier for us than you. Sometimes Optus are okay, and if we have a valid reason to remove it, not just because you want to get it removed, but why do you want to remove it? Because Optus is not even going to be hurting you that much, so why do you want to remove it? So we'd have to find out why, and then we can tell you. Belly Jean. My name is Bell. In 2023, I was scared and in hospital and cited financial power of attorney over... Okay, got to finish that. Marty, how long does insolvency stay on your credit report? If you're talking about bankruptcy, then it's on your credit report as an undischarged bankrupt for 3 years and 1 day if you follow the rules. And if you follow the rules, then you're discharged at 3 years and 1 day, and then you are an undischarged bankrupt for further 2 years, so it's 5 years and 1 day in total. Major Coatings. Apparently, it's a swingers club in New South Wales. I talked to AGL and they are fine about it. Oh, cool. Okay, that's weird. Wolverines. Derek Howard. Personal experience, no. Trying to see what... oh, yeah, got it. Yeah. Wolverine says, no, it's not easy with Optus. Bell says, to my father several years ago, I got paid out because I had TBD insurance and I was groomed by this guy. Oh, geez. Okay, Bell. That sucks. So what would you like help with? Or are you just adding flavour to the comments, which is really good too, by the way. Pete, I had an old debt which I made an agreement for, and now my credit rating on 771, I guess that's okay? Yeah, 771's okay. Major Coatings. Got police involved, reported, sent all the information to AGL. How long ago, mate? Because they should have removed that immediately. If not, you can kick their ass. Mel, how do you get debt collectors off your back that harass you when you've asked for what? When you've asked for what, they stop. Mel, the best way to get them off your back is pay the bill. If you can't do that or don't want to do that or it's not your debt, what are they doing? How are they harassing you? They're allowed to call you a certain number of times. They're allowed to contact you a certain number of times. So how are they harassing you? And if it's genuine harassment, report them to police. Alicia, what's the law about cutting down trees in your own backyard? Depends where you are. You do need council approval. Depends where you are. I wanted to cut a tree down, yeah, you need approval. Again, different laws in different states, but you need approval most places. Bell, I withdrew a very large amount of money and lost it all in overseas investment. Bell, that's bad. Sorry to hear that. Wolverines, Bell, gambling does that. Someone with no profile picture. Oh, Bray. Braden Harvey. Hello, Braden. I'm a director of a company. How does that affect me? Being a director of a company just means you're a director of a company. I need more information. Dr. Got You shared the life very much. Rachel, what else do you get up to? Work. Actually, no. 55, just learnt that Fortnite is not just a kid's game. Fortnite is actually fun for old fuckers like me. So I've been playing Fortnite. Oh, hang on. Lots more comments over here. Best Stuff Media. Stoked to be here finally. Rapid fire knowledge. Very informative. Thanks, Graham. My pleasure. Aussie Patriot. Hi. Wow. Hi, mate. Didn't know you're doing this live stuff. Yeah, Aussie Patriot, mainly on TikTok, but today's the first time ever on YouTube. Aussie Patriot. You had a consult with me a couple of months ago concerning an Asanda car loan. Where else is the live stream available? It's on TikTok. I don't think I had a consult with you. It would have probably been Rod. He's almost as good looking as me, though, so I can see why you got us confused. But thank you for comments. Really appreciate it. So, Rachel, yeah, Fortnite. I bagged the fuck out of people for playing Fortnite. And then some old fuckers like me said, jump on and we'll show you how to play. And at first it was hard, of course. But now it's a lot of fun. Good way to waste a few hours. And yeah, I have a few hobbies like making knives. I watched Forged in Fire for a while and then bought all the gear and set up making knives. That's a bit of fun. Aussie Patriot. Yep, thanks, mate. Really appreciate that. And thanks for all the hundreds coming out. Does that mean, are they likes? Probably likes. I don't know. Don't know how to read the stuff on YouTube because never done one before. But thank you. Really appreciate it, mate. Can you share the shit out of that on YouTube? I'm only on here for another, what is that, 40 minutes odd? But yeah, if you can, great. Yeah, so a lot of little interesting hobbies. Oh, 3D printing. I love 3D printing. All sorts of good stuff. Doctor got you. Shared the live. Thank you very much. CryptoCoffee.au. That sounds like a website. Shout out to Crypto Coffee. Why did you put your number there? Flick me a text, talk soon. Why would I do that? Or are you just generally spamming? Good luck. Major Coatings was last week, mate. They contacted me before putting it on my report, thankfully. Oh, shit. It was last week. They contacted me before. Okay, good. Mel, they call me 3 times a day saying I have a debt, but they won't tell me what the debt is for. Until you identify yourself, they can't. But once you identify yourself, they have to tell you. And how do you know the debt collectors? Because it's illegal for them to identify that they're even a debt collector before you identify yourself. Trensibs, one main legal consideration and POS risks to be aware of when purchasing a property. 620 and 930 score. First thing is the 620 score, depending where it is too low, so you need to fix that. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, so Transibs, be more specific. Miles, what you got 2 watches for? Actually not. So that's my actual watch. This is my cheap ass Asian thing that tracks my heart rate and everything else. So probably should have one on this arm, but I only like them on this arm. Language I can't understand. Follow. Thank you very much. Mel, they don't explain what the debt is. Well, they have a legal obligation to prove the debt. So next time they ring, answer, tell them who you are, and say, I formally request you prove the debt. You've got to send me all of this stuff. I'm going to be, and send it to me by email. My email address is blah, 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 and make them. They've got it. They legally have to. Take down their details and say if they don't, you're going to report them to the ACCC for breaches of the Debt Collectors Guidelines. Write that down. Report them to the ACCC for breaches of the Debt Collectors Guidelines. Aussie Patriot. If I'm in a position to apply for a credit card and possibly wanting to get a car loan after just getting my credit score back to excellent with Illion and Equifax, what would be the best approach? Well, number one, I would say don't apply for a credit card because it's going to ruin your credit score. Wanting to get a car loan, yeah, mate, any application you make will lower your credit score except for a mortgage. So you've got to be careful. Yes, if you do need to do those things, space them out. You don't do them in the same month, probably a couple of 3 months apart. And do all your research before you make applications so you know whether or not you've got a good chance of getting approved before you start. Wolverines, Crypto Coffee, you shouldn't have done that. It's going to backfire really bad. Yeah, well, the number of people that can use that phone number for all sorts of yucky stuff now, I wouldn't have done it, but, you know, I'm not trying to spam someone else's live. Crypto, if you want to, you could probably start your own live and get your own following. You know that as soon as people see the word crypto and stuff, they think, oh, for fuck's sake. Where are we here? Rachel Curtis. Hang on, where are we up to? Miles, Fortnite is so good. Better be playing with your kids. Oh, my kids are too old. I do actually. My youngest son, he's in his mid-20s. We go game for game after I get murdered really, really quickly. And he stays on there for half an hour. Rachel, I'm off. Chat later, okay? Rachel says, oh my God, I play Fortnite. So send me your Fortnite name, peoples, and we might do a party. Ria, guys, has he caught up to the comments yet? I was, and then we got behind again. Belle Jane. What are the chances of me getting my money back while my father has power of attorney over my money? Probably not very good, but you should go and see a lawyer, Belle, and get it all sorted and then revoke his power of attorney. User 4487. How long does hardship stay in a report? 12 months. Mitchell Kopp. How to remove loan inquiries. Go and watch my how to remove inquiries videos in my playlist on inquiries. Otherwise, you can come to us and we can do it for you. Aussie Patriot says on YouTube, all right, cheers. And then says, if my Ilion score is 923, excellent. What sort of number would I expect the score to drop down to after getting a car loan? It could drop by 100, 200 points, depending on which lender you go to. And does that build back up over time? It does build back up over time, but it can be a big jump, big drop, depending on who you apply through. It's not about the car loan, it's the lender, the particular lender you apply through. Adventurer. Hey, you guys still here? Yep. It's still got 33 minutes yet, Adventurer. Hey, what's happening over at Stradbroke with the resort? Anyone know? No idea. Why? Adventurer, are you local? I didn't think you were local. Did you tell me you were local the other day when we had an actual telephone call? Did you? I don't remember. Okay. Pavlova Paulie. How do I lodge a report for Wayne King? What the fuck are you talking about? No idea. Ria, Graham, do you have any nicknames? No, Graham's really boring. Mum calls me Gray, G-R-A. That's about it. Crypto Coffee, it's my personal number. Just inviting you, just giving you my number. You need something removed. If possible, I'm in Brisbane. Give me my number, need something removed if possible, I'm in Brisbane. Well then, mate, you call my number and make an appointment like normal people do. Nick, follow, thank you very much. Mr. Crickets, good way to boost credit scores. Stop making inquiries. Remove all the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment history that's causing you problems. Your score will go up automatically. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. I have said that a few times. Dylan, I'm back and checked on Fair Work legally. Can pay an immediate family member less in the ag industry. Okay. I learned something too. Mel, thank you. Miles, Crypto Coffee. What if I post it and you get prank called every day? Eva, if there's no other issues, why would a credit score not be 1,000? Well, that's a very open question. Because number one, why would you be the perfect credit score on Ilion and Experian? Because you're not perfect. You'll probably live in the suburb that's not perfect. You might have made too many inquiries. That's a really random question, Eva, but good one nonetheless. Good one. B. Actually, if you guys want to have me do a video for you, go and watch my videos and ask interesting questions, and I can respond to those questions with a video. B. Hi, just got on. Did you say to speak to them about debt and ask for proof? The debt collectors, yes, absolutely ask for proof of debt. Jace, can I ask why credit rate dropped 41 points, no inquiries, no access, closing accounts, any? You can ask, go and ask the credit reporting body. Aussie Patriot says, right, so there's a way to find out which lenders are better and better chance to make less a din on my score. You go and see a broker, mate. Go and see go and see a mortgage broker or a car loan broker, etc. MQ, can I get a full GST refund on a construction build if I'm living in it? Not my thing. Queen Denny, can I claim a loss on shares that I have been scammed? Probably. No idea. Talk to your accountant. Jace, followed. Thank you very much. Rachel Curtis, I'll message you, but I'm pretty good at it. I'll message you it, but I'm pretty good at it. Oh, okay, yeah. Fortnite, absolutely. Please do. So you have probably killed me a few times already. Just about everyone has. Maybe you can teach me, Rachel. Maybe you can teach me how to do it better. Unlikely. My reflexes. You look like, at least your profile photo says you're a lot younger than me, so you might be a bit faster, bit better reflexes. Wiley 93. Can I withdraw off superannuation for financial hardship? With limited Success, yes. You have to meet certain criteria to get money out of super for hardship. Tommy Montana, should we free... Amanda Asfar, share, thank you very much. Tommy, can I withdraw super just because I want to? Absolutely, mate. Please go and start yourself your own self-managed super fund. Call it P. Diddy, and then take all the money out, and then call the ATO and tell them you did it. Tell them that you decided to do it because you wanted to buy a coffee. Give them your home address, give them your real name, give them your mobile number, and wait for the police to come around. B, how do I get my money from ANZ as I tried to pay it to my mum overseas and she didn't get it? Put in a trace. Request a trace, B. Jace, credit score dropped 41 points. Did answer that already. B, hi, hello B. Tommy, should I threaten my boss? Yeah, absolutely. And whilst you're waiting for the police to come around for your breaching the legislation with superannuation, just call the police and tell them that you threatened your boss and wait for them to come around to arrest you on that as well. You sound like a really intelligent person, Tommy. Jason, does car leases salary sacrifice affect scores less than personal loans, or is it the same? It's probably just an inquiry, so it's probably about the same. Dylan also discovered that the Cert 3 in Ag puts me on $28 an hour minimum, except for in fruit and veggie industry and dairy. Oh, well, that's really interesting to know, Dylan, because I didn't realise that. So there you go. But there are minimums, so why would they want to allow you to pay your kids less money? Anyway, Convict Stock. I'm Convict Stock. Follow, thank you very much. Dylan, which I'm in dairy and immediate family. Mate, well, that sucks ass for you. Frosty, followed, thank you very much. You're a mum. Tips for getting the law into law field? Do a law degree. Or, depends what you want to do. If you want to just become a paralegal, apply to somebody, show them why you want a job, and they can train you to be a paralegal. Wiley93, follow, thank you very much. Tommy Montana, okay, I'll call it P. Diddy Island Fund. Yeah, you do that, mate. Good luck. Uncommon Beats, if a company says they are not credit reporting place, how does it go against me if I don't pay it back? Well, it's not a credit reporting place because a credit reporting body is Equifax, Illion, Experian. If they say they don't report to a credit reporting body, then it won't go against you. The Squiz, but they still might do it and you might fuck you up, or they'll get judgment against you. The Squuzzy, I paid credit company. They told me Equifax wouldn't remove the mark. After this, I thought I'd give it a shot myself and got it removed. Should I be entitled to a refund? Fucking oath you should. Absolutely. That's those dodgy bastards that are out there. They haven't got a fucking clue what they're doing. They just take your money. Happens all the time. Official crypto boy. Crypto tax. Thank you for making a statement of nonsensical. Queen Denny, when does a credit score go up after credit inquiries made 2 years ago? Probably when it drops off after 5 years. Official crypto boy, if crypto is no longer classed as an asset and soon as a commodity, will this affect us in the same way? No idea. No, know nothing about crypto. I own some crypto. It's worth a lot less than when I bought it, so don't know. The Squizzy, follow, thank you very much. Oft-Bro, My Australia Credit Repair Lawyers. I'm not sure why you put that in there, but thank you for putting it in there. Why do people do that? Oft-Bro, why do you do that? I'm not sure what it does, but it happens quite regularly. Official crypto boy. Actually, I was trying to type, but it's not my fault. The app decided to freeze. That happens all the time too. YouTube. Buff Media says, if I've sold off all my assets and distributed all my money, but haven't settled with debtors and I die, what happens to the debt? If you've got nothing left in your estate, then there's not much they can do about it. Official crypto boy says, I can't see what it is. It's a smiley face of some kind. Too small on my screen. User 370388. Follow, thank you very much. Official crypto boy. Well, I've made millions of dollars through it, and they're making changes. So, anyways, cheers for nothing. Yeah, good. You come to a credit repair live to ask about crypto. Very clever. Are you really sure you made millions? Art Venturer, have you guys been liking the live? Get to 50k before he goes. Tappy, tappy, tap, tap. You'll be leaving in 24 minutes at the most. Danny Queen, why does it take 5 years to bring your score up? doesn't necessarily take 5 years to bring your score up. It takes 5 years for things to drop off your credit file. I can bring your credit score up in a few days. If you want to pay me a lot of money, well, maybe I can bring your score up in a few days if we remove stuff. But it's got to be removed. Scott Pearson, hello Scott, good to see you again, mate. Mandy joined. Thank you, Mandy. We're sitting at 48,000 likes right now. Daniel Holohan, do you guys remove inquiries? We most certainly do, Daniel. Yes, we do. Oh, I'm buggered. I'm actually buggered today. Demoe joined. Hello, Demoe. Buff Media. Best. I said Buff before? It's Best Stuff Media. That's awesome to hear, Graham. It's awesome to hear. Thanks, Graham. Aussie Patriot says, I was expecting that the Asanda car loan to reflect encumbrance on my car. Just did a PPSR check today on my car and it came back clean regarding security interest. Can that be right? It can be right. They might have forgotten to lodge the PPSR. I hear a lot of people bragging about the fact they didn't pay their car loan and then they sold the car. I would think that wouldn't happen if they had a PPSR registration. Maybe lenders aren't putting them on all the time anymore. Andrew, how many months back statements for home loans? I said normally, I actually answered this one yesterday, I think, on a comment, 6 to 12 months, but someone said that a particular bank goes back 2 fucking years. So you got to be careful. Demoe, I'm doing good, mate. How about you? I'm doing really well. Thanks, mate. Yes. So Aussie Patriot, how's this coming across on TikTok? On fucking YouTube. Is it coming across right? Because on YouTube I've got it in landscape. On TikTok I've got it in portrait. So is it coming across right? You can see my fucking flabby fucking neck. The camera is better quality on the TikTok one than it is on the YouTube one. And the YouTube one makes me look fucking old, actually. On here, on the TikTok one, oh, it's quite good. And it's not even a filter. I'm just fucking good. Demoe, I'm doing good. Ali, I'm new, came to Australia. How can I get a credit card? Apply. Daniel Clark, I have about $15,000 worth of debt. Ex left me with and is refusing to pay any of it. What can I do? Well, is it in your name, Daniel? Is it in her name? His name? Need more information. You can not pay it if it's not in your name. You can pay it and suck it up as a cost of a failed relationship. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Denny Queen, smiley faces. Tim Rano, listen to how he talks. He is not a professional. He is a scam. Oh, fuck off, Tim. You're just a fucking wanker. Hang on. Tim, you're banned because I can't be fucked talking to dickheads this time of day. There you go. Daniel, it's all in my name. Oh, that sucks, mate. Probably a lesson there. Yeah, so, mate, it might just be cost of a relationship. Sad to say. Andrew, 2 years, that's crazy. Why though? Haha. Andrew, what are you talking about 2 years, mate? I've moved on from whatever I said. So tell me, ask me the question specifically. Aussie Patriot says, crystal clear landscape. Aussie Patriot, why did you say that? Fuck, I'm as random as shit this afternoon. Best Stuff Media, YouTube is the best platform. Don't tell the TikTokers. Well, see, I wanted to go on YouTube, but for some reason I went on TikTok originally, and then I built a following on TikTok. So now I've been waiting to try and get the streaming key for TikTok, but TikTok are a pain in the ass. I won't give it to me because I haven't got my boobs out. So then I just worked out a way to do it with 2 separate cameras. So thankfully my computer's strong enough to have 2 separate cameras running with 2 separate programs running, doing 2 separate streams at the same time. So it's a bit of fun. Aussie Patriot said, oh, crystal clear landscape. Got it. Appreciate the stream is awesome. Thank you very much, Aussie Patriot. Best Stuff Media, have you ever gone after a pawnbroker in regard to unfair contract terms? Not unfair contract terms, no, but all the time with like cash converters with the payday loans, yes. Where are we? Andrew, I understand now, mate. The bank statements for home loans back 2 years. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Adventure, 50,000. We did too, 51,000 right now. Uncommon Beat, how often do you do these lives? Every Tuesday at 4:30 Queensland time and every Thursday at 3:30 Queensland time. And on a Wednesday at 4:30 for Armstrong, Dossel, Stevenson lawyers, where we talk about more complex issues. Daniel Clark, would it be worth going bankrupt if I'm finding it really hard to make payments? Yes, mate, it possibly could be, but before you even consider it, go and have a look at that, which is bankruptcy info on AFSA, afsa.gov.au, afsa.gov.au for those on YouTube. Go and learn what the rules are, because, mate, it might be good to lose the debt, but you might also have other limitations that are important to you that you can't do as a bankrupt. Daniel says, but I have a car loan and worried they will take my car if they do. Yeah, they could do. So you've got to go and check out what the limitations and stuff are at afsa.gov.au. Roro says, how does it make you feel to know my credit score is 200? Why would I feel anything at all, Roro? You can fix it. It's not a very good score, but you can fix it. So it's entirely up to you, Rory. Wolverines. That person was a dot name I can't say because of TikTok. Oh, the one who were banned, and I mean they were fuckstick. You can say that. You can say fuckstick on TikTok because I've got it turned on to not for kids. It's 18 plus. Same on YouTube. It's 18 plus. Aussie Patriot says on YouTube that the stream on YouTube is crystal clear. Thank you very much. Best Media. Best Stuff Media says no loans on goods, not loans on goods. No, not loans on goods. I've never done that. Best Stuff Media. We've never had anyone ask us to. But if you've got a problem, tell me. Aussie Patriot. Okay, sweet streams with Armstrong as well. Yes, I do. Armstrong, Dossel, Stevenson lawyers every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Queensland time. Pavlola Paulie is asking if he's a wanker. Old joke. Andrew King, can you name a few cons for going bankrupt? Well, you lose everything. And you can't be a director or a shareholder of a company. You can't run a company. You can't be seen to run a business. You can't be a manager of a business. You can't leave the country without permission. There's a lot. Coco Happy. If you have a loan, they won't take your car away. Well, they can, because if you have more than $9,400 in equity in the car, so let's say you've got a $100,000 car, you only owe $50,000, they'll take your car. That's how it works. So, Coco Happy, you should probably check your facts before you go making statements, because you're wrong in this particular case. But thank you for helping. Stephen Allen, I took your advice and challenged PRA Group on the listing on my file. They folded and removed it. Well done, Steph Allen. That is absolutely brilliant. A 5-star Google review would be a really nice way to say thank you as well, if that is okay by you. Okay. Roro says, I've lost Roro, where are you? I'm fixing it. Well done. Josh Tomato, I went to school with your son. Josh. Which one? Josh? Which one? And then hang on, let me just screenshot that. So I'll put that in our family chat. Tell me which one, Josh. Because clearly I don't know all of my kids' friends and TikTok names. Big Black Mamba. How to fix your credit rating fast without getting a credit card. Well, getting a credit card wouldn't fix your credit rating. It'd make it worse. And paying off all the debts. Remove the defaults, inquiries, judgments, late repayment issues. That's simple. We're in Australia, not in America, so it's very different things here. So, yeah, that's how you do it, Black Mamba. Andre Kig is for 5 or 7 years. Default stay on your credit rating for 5 years. So, Wolverine's Roadkill, Black Mamba, you can't. Well, you can. You can, but you don't have to pay it off. But if you don't pay off your debts, and we remove the defaults for you, good chance they'll take you to court and they'll fuck you over even more. Best Stuff Media says, what corporations would you rank as the worst for non-compliance with responsible lending guidelines, etc.? They're pretty much all the same. Actually, responsible lending guidelines? No. In this channel, we're talking mainly about defaults and stuff like that, and pretty much all lenders fuck up the default process, so they're all the same. Aussie Patriot says, when I want to pursue a statute barred for a car loan debt, I actually myself, for example, writing letter email to the lender stating I want to have the debt statute barred. Well, you can't just have it statute barred. It's got to be 6 years or more from the date of the last repayment or admission of the debt in writing, and that wouldn't be for car loan because it's only for unsecured debts. Car loans are secured debts. Aussie Patriot, then they will do their checks and reply in time. Could do. I might have missed something here, mate, but yeah. Let me know if I didn't answer that question properly. Where are we here? Roro, I had a debt consolidation company take a bunch of money from me and do nothing about it. Okay, do nothing about my debt. Okay. Martin James, share the live. Okay, Coco, bankruptcy is still 8 years. No, bankruptcy in Australia is 3 years and 1 day as an undischarged bankrupt, and stage and credit file for a further 2 years, making it a total of 5 years and 1 day. Melman, he is giving the milk away for free. Makes no sense to me. George, follow, thank you very much. Jace, 7 years. What is 7 years, Jace? Bankruptcy's 5 years. Josh, Corey. Have you caught up with him recently? Josh. Yes, Josh, have you caught up with him lately? Vandelay, I'm going for a home loan. Raises your. If I'm going for a home loan, raises your score. Does it drop again after being approved? No, it doesn't. Melman, Coco, happy 3 years, 1 day. The trustee can object to discharge and make it 8 years. They can make it even longer than Melman. We've had it more than 10 years. Jace, no. Jace, 7 years. No. I'm not sure why I said no, but thank you. Rob, TikTok trolls say they went to school with your son on a lot of lives. I've never seen that before. But he knows my son's name, so it's probably true. Ruthless, what if debt is sold on to collectors? Does that mean there is no contract between you and them? No, it doesn't. It means that they are using the provisions of the actual contract and you still have to pay them. Best Stuff Media says, gotcha, thanks, no problem. Aussie Patriot, it has been or very close to 6 years. Okay, good. Aussie Patriot, actually well over 6 years, considering the last payment on the loan was 2017. But again, if it's if it's a secured debt, different rules, mate. So you got to be careful. Wolverines, I misread that. All good, mate. Steph, I can certainly do that. They did it on a no admissions basis. It took one email. There you go. Well done. My advice apparently works. Well done. Thanks, guys. Mercy, if I'm not frequently using my credit card, is it just wise to close it off? Yeah, your score will go up when you close it too. George, how can I get my defaults removed? You can watch my videos on default removal, or you can pay us to do it for you. Dr. Gotchu, share the live, thank you very much. Language I can't understand, follow the live, thank you very much. Ruthless, if banks switch to digital currency, does that make loan repayments void as it wasn't in the contract? No. No. Good luck with that. Nismo, follow, thank you very much. Josh, I haven't caught up recently. He bought himself a house out at Kalanga. Should probably catch up and have a beer. Ring him. It's still the same mobile number. Ring him and say, I saw your old man on fucking TikTok. And he'll say, what's the old CUNT saying? So, yes. And say good day for me. Melman, 10 years would be if they failed to lodge a statement of affairs, bankruptcy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. People get a creditor's petition filed against them, and one of the requirements is to file a statement of financial position. They say, fuck you, I'm not going to do that. Then they don't realise they are bankrupt, but the time for the bankruptcy doesn't start until, the 3 year time for the bankruptcy doesn't start until after they file the statement of financial affairs. Scary stuff, scary way to learn. Josh, but we did some classes together. He was hilarious. My surname. I know who you are. I know who you are now. Hello. I should have probably realised, shouldn't I? But hello. Anyway, yes. Where are we here? Ruthless, but they sold the debt, been paid, and went into contract with debt purchaser. But they sold the debt. Yeah, so they're buying the right to collect the debt. They didn't pay your debt. Fuck, that's American crap that doesn't work in Australia. Nate, 6'7", follow, thank you very much. Courtney Murray, what happens if you left a DV and your ex used your ID to do things to your credit? Well, that would be fraud, and you should report him for fraud. Courtney, follow, thank you very much. Take this as Riz. Do you only work on Australian cases? Yes. Lee B, do I need a prenup before moving in with my de facto partner? Probably a good idea. In Australia, we call it a binding financial agreement. We can do them for you. You should probably do that if you've got any assets. Daryl French, is it true that all is paid in lieu according to Incorporations Act of 1991? Is it true that all is paid in lieu according to all what is paid, Daryl? More information. Tanya Tenja, follow, thank you very much. Mercy is paying off a credit card balance once off instead of installments a bad thing? No, hell no, because it means you save money and interest. Wolverine's Roadkill, yes he does. Thank you, Wolverines. Steph, how many times can a collection agency contact you per month without breaking the rules? 10 times per month. Take this is Riz. Damn, we need something like this in New Zealand. I used to have an office in New Zealand, used to have a company in New Zealand. I think the bank accounts were with ASB Bank in the old days, but it just didn't turn out to be worth all the expense to have it over there, unfortunately. And for a while there, we were working with New Zealand clients in Australia, but unfortunately we don't at the moment. Courtney Murray, how much would it cost me to get you guys to wipe my defaults? Courtney, you'd have to make an appointment with us. You'd have to send through your Equifax and Illion credit file. We can book you an appointment with Rod to have a conversation with you. It'll cost you $99 to have the appointment. He'll then explain what your options are. He'll ask you a lot of questions about what happened, why you've got the bad credit. He'll ask you questions about what you want to achieve. With that information, he can work out what needs to be removed, what doesn't need to be removed, and he'll give you a full written quote for any fees that we're going to charge you. And if you decide to go ahead, the $99 for the appointment will come off those legal fees. So that's how it works. Nate, I closed a company and was put on DSP pension but have $30,000 owing on a vehicle. My options? You don't have a lot. I'm just trying to think what to say. Sell the car, pay back the debt, go bankrupt, all sorts of stuff, but none of them are really good options, mate. Wolverines, Courtney, it would cost your soul, I'm sorry, heaps of money. Good on you, Wolverines. Only an arm and 2 legs, mate, not your soul. I'm not that expensive. Steph, it's been more than 10 times. What can you do? Report them to the ACCC for breaches of the debt collectors guidelines. Seriously. Report them. It's part of ASIC control that part of, and yeah, report them. Aussie Patriot, could you give me a pointer to research regarding secured car loans, loan debts and clearing it? Yeah, so whatever state you're in, look up the Limitation of Liabilities Act. The Limitations of Actions Act. I'm brain dead. Limitations of Actions Act. So basically stat barred rules, and have a look in that act in that state for secured debts, and that'll tell you the rules around that. And the rules are different. So, for instance, in some states, if it was ever a secured debt, it's always a secured debt. Other states, if it was a secured debt, but the asset was sold, like car loan was repossessed and then sold, some states say that's no longer a secured debt. Now it's an unsecured debt because it's no longer has the security. So, different rules. Courtney, where can I send my information? There. So you can text that number now. include your TikTok name, your real name, your email address, and an explanation of what you need help with. Our system will then automatically send you an email, and you can reply to that email with your Equifax and Illion credit files if you've got them. If you haven't got them, we can get them for you, and we can start the process. Daryl French, all commercial debt. Again, that doesn't tell me what you're trying to talk about, mate. So I think you might have been watching YouTube videos or TikTok videos from American crap that says you don't have to pay your debts. You have to pay your debts. So I need more information, mate, because that's just 3 words doesn't tell me what you're trying to explain. IKEA. What are the chances that debt collectors accept 50% of what they're owed? Big chance if you negotiate with them between now and the end of the month, and as long as you offer to make the payment in full of whatever you negotiate between now and the end of the month. And the closer you get to the end of the month, the more likelihood there is they're going to accept it, because it's they've got to get their budgets. But if you have a default, also get in writing that they agree to remove the default as part of the process. Wolverines, funny enough, 50-50 chance. No, I think better than that. Miss Natalie, thank you very much. Miss Natalie, hi there, I need some help. That's what we're here for, Miss Natalie. Miss Natalie says, I've paid off credit company $6,000 to clear my file and still haven't got it cleared. It's been 6 months. You chose the wrong one, Miss Nat. Sorry. Aussie Patriot says, Rod is a good bloke. He is a good bloke. Absolutely is. Sophie says, what happens if I move to Northern Territory? Are you aware legislation is different? Absolutely. It's 3 years for the statute of limitations in Northern Territory, but that doesn't mean that you can go back to your old debts and have them suddenly barred, because it's where the contracts were entered into. And some of those is the state you live in, some of those is the state the creditor is in. So you've got to read the contracts. Miss Nat, so what do I do? You can ask for a refund, depends who it is. You can then report them to the Legal Services Board, Legal Services Commission in the state that you're in, because they can't legally do credit repair without being a law firm. And then they might make them give you the money back. It's also up to a $54,000 fine per offence or 2 years jail per offence. So you can do that too. Miss Sophie says, thumbs up. Miss Nats, I've just paid $6,000. Again, so Credit Clean Australia, well, there you go. Do some research on who Credit Clean Australia are and see if they've ever been taken to court for $11 million for ripping people off. Look up who owns Credit Clean Australia, because I think it's Credit Clean Australia that's owned by Jordan Maloof. And if that's the case, look up Jordan Maloof and ASIC online. Digital Star Alliance. Can you reduce the amount of inquiries on my file? Yes, if you pay me enough money. NATO Potato. Split my wife 4 years ago, signed everything over, but we are still married. Can she still try for half? Absolutely. While you're still married, she can still... property settlement hasn't happened until you're divorced, in my humble opinion. Could be wrong. Wolverine's Roadkill. Miss Nat, I've heard bad things about them. Sophie, don't get me wrong, debt collection keeps the economy going. Pay your debts. Agree. But we also have a system, Sophie. So if you can work the system without hurting individuals, then it's not a bad thing. Tania Singh, sir, may I ask something? Absolutely. That's why there's question thing there. Tania Singh, ask away. Miss Nat says, okay, great, no worries, or oh, great. Nanny Tiger says, follow the live creator. Oh, it's 6:30, I'm fucking off. So, Tania, if you want to ask a question, you've got to do it now because I'm fucking off in like 30 seconds. Nato Potato, if she sells house, can I get half? Probably. Go and see a lawyer, Nato Potato, it's worth it. Digital Star Alliance, and what is a lot of money ballpark? Go and make an appointment and you can find out exactly. We can't tell you because I don't know what you've got. A lot of money for one person might be $500. A lot of money for someone else might be $500,000. Michelle, thank you very much. Cone, is it worth getting credit card to pay wedding bills? That's up to you. I got no idea. I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably have a cheaper wedding. Inductive coupling. My boss's business liquidated and owes me $15,000 in wages, and he owes the ATO $250. How can I get? Go and see a lawyer. Brendan, have a good night. I will indeed. Wolverines, night mate. Have a good one. I will indeed. Thank you very much, people. Tania Singh says, if being gay for someone free, I don't think it costs you money to be gay, mate. Fabulous Facade, sir, do you feel gay for Allah? Holy fucking hell. I don't feel gay for anybody. But thank you for ridiculous comments on TikTok. Sorry, on YouTube. So let me end the YouTube one right now.